I'm Lucie, I'm one of the senior physios at Worcester Warriors. Today I'm going to talk you through what you might find in a physio run-on bag. So as you can see, this is quite full. Some of the products that we tend to put in there are predominantly tape. So this is the EAB tearable tape. The boys will use this for line outs, strapping elbows, knees, etc. We have some of the smaller version, which are useful in using as under wrap for ankles. We have some electrical tape, some finger tape, and some thumb, and then the brown, which is a little bit more rigid for when we want those joints to not be as movable. The main things that we want to have in our physio bag are gloves, which are here, and then obviously with regards to COVID now, we need to make sure that we've got enough masks and aprons. So the other things that we would need with regards to our gloves is our gauze and our nasal buds. So these are important for when we're ready to run on to any injury that's there. We tend to tuck those into those gloves so that they're just ready to whip out at any quick instance. So other things that we tend to have are the foam pads. These are quite useful for anybody with like a dead leg or anything that needs padding, just so that they can absorb a little bit more impact on somewhere that might be a bit sore. So any sort of prominent bony areas such as like the AC joint, etc. We tend to use Hypatix quite a lot for shoulders predominantly. So we tend to use it as a bit of like an underlayer, especially so that then the other tape will stick over the top. We also then use this pre-tape. So the pre-tape spray allows us to facilitate any sort of stickiness on the skin, or if they've had like a rub beforehand. It just means that then actually it does stick it down a little bit better. Betadine spray is one of the products that we use for if somebody has like an open wound. So that's got iodine in it. And then we have some scissors, which are just important for when they want to get their tape off. Shark scissors that predominantly do that. Obviously, ice is always useful. So we have some ice bags here and some ice wrap. And then we also have these ones that we actually fill and then we use actually in our run-on bag on the match day. We also have some skin cleansing wipes. We tend to use these more in the physio room predominantly. And obviously our Flanell cleaning wipes, which again, important currently due to COVID. And obviously we want everything to be nice and clean. Some of the physique products that we tend to use are the blister plasters. So the boys obviously get a lot of blisters from their boots, especially if they have new ones and they haven't worn them in quite yet. And another version of blister plasters are like the skin-on-skin circles. We use a lot of the sterile saline pods. This is good for flushing out any sort of wound, or even if somebody's got like rubber crumb in their eye, something like that. And then we've also got some sterile cleansing wipes as well. Also, when we talk about wound care, we've also got some plasters here that we use, so like there's Primapore or Obsite that we tend to buy. And then also just some other additional stuff that we tend to use are obviously more in the physio room is our needles for any dry needle and acupuncture, and then also our massage wax, which most of our therapists use. And then obviously we do additionally have all of our equipment that is pitch side, so all our medical emergency equipment. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.